So you get to learn a lot, which is always interesting, and you have a great time, and your crew's like a family. It's not like they're not like your employees or anything like that. You are a family, you're friends, and don't get me wrong, there are times when you're like working hard and solid, but it really is a family where you're working hard together and you pull through, which is great.
I think I really like the variety. I thought at first that I'd be terrified. It is a bit scary, but I really enjoy the fact that even when I'm on one job, it can still alternate between being at home and being at that studio. So it changes day to day, and I'm working on something different every couple of weeks, and I think I like that because you don't get a chance to get too comfortable and you're challenged all the time.
Working freelance in development, I mean, every day can just be completely different. I mean, there are times where I'd be required to read through an entire novel in a day and deliver a report on it. Often it'd be going through film or TV scripts and giving feedback back to the writer. Sometimes it would be an entire week sort of working with a writer doing some storytelling.
Because your freelance career takes so many twists and turns, and what you start off doing is not kind of what you end up doing necessarily. And 6.5 years down the line, I decided that I wanted to change. I wanted to completely change industries, and as of the beginning of April, I will be a music promoter and doing that for myself.
The best part about being a freelancer is the freedom, which I'm sure that everyone has said. Just sort of having a slight grasp and control over your schedule and calendar and what you do.
You have the freedom to sort of decide whether you want to go down one route or another. So if someone comes to you and says, oh, could you do some colour grading, and you're not necessarily a colourist, you might be able to say no to that, and as long as you've got enough other work coming in, you can sort of shape yourself into who you want to be and where you want to go.
I think the best part about being a freelancer for me is that you get to do loads of different things. So you get to work on loads of amazing different projects, and you get to meet new people all the time, and you get to network. I'm a big networker. I love meeting new people all the time. So I love the fact that it allows you the freedom to choose the opportunities that you want to take, and it allows you to choose what you want to work on. And I think it just gives you a bit of self-empowerment as well, because you're in charge of your own work.
Potential to work with your friends as and when an interesting project comes up, I think is interesting. I think I'd probably be better off in a studio if I was looking for like that stability, knowing that I can pay bills all the time. It can be quite sketchy, but the enjoyment of the work that I do, and I think just the pros of freelance are so much more apparent and so much more immediate than they are working in a studio. So yeah, I think the self-indulgence comes into it, but I think it's just work satisfaction a lot of the time.